Hi everyone, my name's Leah. I'm a nurse practitioner, and today I'm here to tell you how I got my doctorate at the age of 22. So today I'm going to break it down for you and take you along my journey of how I became a doctor of nursing practice. I still could not rent a car without the additional fees, but I was able to obtain my doctorate. Let me show you my exact path and some lessons I've learned along the way. So it started in high school. I was able to take dual enrollment classes. I was able to graduate with my Associate of Arts degree before my high school graduation. Yes, before high school. I was 17 when I obtained my associate's degree and graduated high school. I then went on to the University of South Florida, go Bulls. I got my Bachelor's of Science of Nursing at 19. The advantage of this was I was able to start my BSN program with all my general ed courses completed. I went into USF as a junior and started right in their BSN program, which is a 2-year program. I focused on a high GPA as well as getting the most out of my clinical experience because I knew I was having already to prove myself at 17 in this program. I actually turned 18 right before I started clinicals because you do have to be 18. So I just made the cutoff. I did a lot of my training in cardiac floor, and this actually happened during the 2020 COVID pandemic. I was thrown into this with a lot of my peers. The pandemic was just uncharted territory, and we were all thrown into it, and I think it really changed the way that I practice medicine. I was in these COVID ICUs day in and day out, but it really helped me grow as an individual, and I feel like it expedited some of my experience because I had to adapt as I went along. From there, I graduated with my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing at 19. I then went on and got my first RN job on a cardiac PCU step-down floor. I really learned a lot. It was the middle of 2021, so the pandemic was not at its peak. I was able to learn a lot on this floor. I did work night shift. I applied to the Doctorate of Nursing Practice program at multiple schools, and I ultimately got accepted and went to the University of Florida. Go Gators! I was definitely the youngest in my cohort and had to navigate a lot of age perception. But I learned to prove my competence through my performance. So I was able to train at Shands. It's a teaching hospital up at UF in Gainesville, Florida. I worked alongside my professors who trained me in the ICU, as well as other individuals who were either at the beginning of their career or at different stages in their career. So med students, interns, residents, pharmacy students, pharmacists. It was really a great experience and opportunity to see interdisciplinary care in action. I learned so much. I learned with my professors guiding me along the way about placing central lines, intubating patients, and I was really able to adapt and overcome a lot of the fears that were associated with my age and being in this field. Looking at age, it's both an obstacle, but I look at it as a unique strength. I have nothing but time on my hands. I'm so young starting out in my career. I graduated at 22 with my doctorate. I absolutely loved the program I went to. It was very hands-on. My professors, the staff at UF, they knew my experience going into it was definitely different, but I did work throughout the program. I already had 3 years of RN bedside experience. I think it's so important to plan early. It's never too early to decide that you want to go into medicine, and I can definitely talk about how I got into medicine. Find mentors who will help support your journey and be that guiding light, and that helps build you up instead of tear you down, because I definitely had a few people that either were in the hospital as clinical preceptors or professors. I've had some people along the way definitely have doubts and try to bring me down, but I just stayed focused on the why. Stay focused on what you want to do and why you originally got into nursing or medicine, whatever the field that you decided to go into. Remember the why. Do not get distracted and do not let other people tear you down. I knew that if I was not meant to be in this program, I wouldn't have gotten into the program, and I thrived with a very high GPA, and I graduated with my doctorate. I had a great time. So that's how I got my doctorate at 22. Go ahead and join my school group. I'll leave a link below. I created a free group. Join for free. I'm going to have some free resources, PDFs, and help you get on your nursing journey. Whether you're in high school or you're trying to figure out if nursing is right for you, if you're already an RN, or maybe you're already a nurse practitioner and you want to go on and get your doctorate. I'm here to give you all the tips and tricks, and I'd love to talk more about my experience. I currently work in concierge medicine and I am thriving and I love every minute of it. I love going to work and I love helping people, and that is the why of why I got into nursing. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your journey of how you got into the field that you're in.